Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Koeman, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Parley! Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Opts to play it back. Gerrard! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
This is a promising build-up. Nice control. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. It's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Parley. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to get it clear. Fermin. Plays a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. He's got away. Fermin! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fermin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Kimmich, that's a sharp pass. Now it's Pele, comes under pressure and it's come loose. No way through.
That's going in strongly.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Serginho, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good play. It's Aguero! Aguero! He just does goals! A finish right from the top draw. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was a great finish. He put it away with... That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Fermin. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Real chance here. That's the throw. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Caught offside that time. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's a pretty loose pass. O'Reilly. Serginho. Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Diaz. Yamal. Yamal ventures forward. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. And this Drogba! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He leaps for it. And that's a good finish. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Koeman. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Pele! And that has been knocked clear. This possibly the last play of the half. And this is Aguero. Real chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible. And here is the first touch of the second half. Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. Decent chance! And it's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Argentina different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Distributed tidily. And this is Bale. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, what has happened here? Now then, big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rudiger. That's a little off target. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kvaratskhelia. Here's a man who his teammates can look to, and he's decided to go for it. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Argentina have their third corner. And he can clear it away. Shapes to shoot! Great football, shot and save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Has a shot! Drogba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicked it back promptly. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Upamecano, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to... Oh, he's been caught napping! He is through here! That's a decent clearance. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kvaratskhelia is flagged offside. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh no, this does not look good. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Upamecano. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Cross to the back post. He's rising! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have... Oh, what has happened here? He has a look up. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And here's Owen. Mbappe is... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Owen. Oh, well measured. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's picked his way through. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to... Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He leaps for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely spread. Koeman gets it clear. And it's Iwobi. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's played it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped. Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Owen, and that has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Some really good ball movement. Threads one in, and he's quick to return it. He's having a shot! And it's been hooked away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe! Oh, he's hit the bar! Akanji. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is on the way.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Iwobi makes a dash for it. And he's certainly onside here. That has ended up in no man's land. He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Passes short and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Nicely shaped ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he finish? And there's a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the...
It's Bale! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of us.
Owen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. Batistuta being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. That is lovely. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, what a ball! Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dida getting this one clear. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. He is through here.
That's good play from him.
Lovely feet. Kimmich. Just eases him off the ball. Raul. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Akanji looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Hakimi. 5 minutes to add. And that should get the job done. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Oh, good-looking ball. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through? Yamal. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi. Now it's Yamal. This looks promising. Good effort from distance. Looking for the run. Aguero picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Aguero. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
He'll try from distance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Gerrard. Out towards the flank, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Referee has just said play on. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Looking tidy in possession here. Yamal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
In with the challenge. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Argentina, clearly.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi ploughing through the middle. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi!
Argentina, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Great chance! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the first goal of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Bale!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible... And Messi! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Modric clears it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going for goal! That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero gets over and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another corner. Argentina have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's gone backward here. Kvaratskhelia! And that is wildly off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji. And Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi ready to try one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Messi! And with that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome...